Wow, I knew it was gonna cut on like clockwork. So, once again, so we actually can ease up on the mental health, and now we can get a little spirited. So, my son's father reveals to me so I mean, his energy been a little off, but at the same time, you know, I know individuals are projecting, doing binding work on him and all that type of stuff too. So, and at the same time, my character is being tested, and once again, I pass with flying colors. Stop fucking with me. So, anyway, I'm very proud of myself because I do this shit. And I think about it, and it takes a lot of work to stay consistent and focus on staying sharp and staying clear on your toes, especially when motherfuckers is always trying to come at you. They always want to dance with you, you know? Like, God, I be tired. I'm tired of dancing. They want... So anyway, so we kind of get into it because the dishwasher and the sink is fucked up, right? So it starts to overflow because he's thinking about cooking this big, you know, seafood dinner, and of course I want it. You know, he acting like I don't want it. Of course I want it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I think it would be best if you don't cook something that consists of so many dishes. Even if you do decide to clean up behind yourself while you do the dishes, you know, I mean, you're still gonna have a hard time because the sink keeps overflowing, you know, and he's gonna be back and forth in between washing and then cooking. And I mean, I know him, you know, he likes to move. He be moving in that kitchen, and you know, that's where he finds his peace, within the movement, with, you know, moving around the kitchen. So, you know, he takes a look at the sink, the dishwasher. So he pumps out the sink, and then the water comes, it overflows the dishwasher. And you know, I'm kind of high, so you know, I'm paying attention, but at the same time, you know, I'm trying to rise above his attitude. You know, I'm trying to stay clear of what is actually going on, because he just kind of took over in the kitchen, you know, when I address a specific issue. So obviously the dishwasher starts to overflow. I didn't see it overflowing. When I came back in the house, which was at least 5 minutes later, I saw that there was water on the floor. So I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, guy, what are you doing? Like, you fucking with stuff and making shit worse. I don't mean... It's just, he always try to do shit when he mad, and I just be like, that's not, you know, you see how you're moving. You know, I just don't want to be nagging him on his back and just like constantly mothering his ass. You know what I'm saying? He got upset. I said, do I need to father your ass? I said, son, listen to what I'm saying. And I'm not doing it to be funny. You know, like, this is a part of our friendship. He knows that I'm not coming from a place of disrespect, but at the same time, he's trying to be unreasonable, and he's really resisting. And I'm just like, no, sir, not today. And I'm trying to do it in a way to where I'm not gaslighting him, you know, because I can tell there's something going on with his psyche, right? So then he gets upset when I come in and I see the floor flooded, and I try to make that little joke like you fucking around with shit and broke something, you know. So then he says, no, your goofy ass walked away. My son's father, he don't never call me goofy. So I'm just like, this is like a psychic attack, right? But at the same time, it's kind of like his subconscious, his spirit is speaking to me that, you know, what I think of him is coming through, which means that the shit that I have been saying has been projecting through to him. So he's been catching it. And I'm just like, thank you. Because I know, and I know that he know I be speaking to him in the spirit. That's what I'm saying. I told him, I said, you be taking on some of my gifts. When it comes to sacred energy exchange, when it comes to sex, it's kind of the energy swap out. I'm trying to tell you, I've noticed the patterns of the times to where we've had sex. You know, it's kind of like I can't pick up on nothing, but he's walking around here saying what's on people's minds. He's singing songs that's on my mind. He's singing songs before they come on the radio, you know, and I'm just like, oh, look at this. Look at this. He got my energy. So, and I've tried to sit down and explain this shit to him, but he do not want to pay. He do not want to accept it. But I'm just like, I know that you are experiencing it, and I know that you know what you're experiencing, because sometimes you are responsive to it. But it's like when it's spoken out in the open, that's when he shy away. He shy up. He's scared because it sounds crazy, but it's not crazy. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. So boom, he confronted me because he knows. Yeah, you know. And it's like you trying to sit up here and always trying to downplay my gift and my abilities, and I'm sitting up here trying to teach you, trying to show you the shit. The maintenance people ain't come. They ain't come. They did not come to clean that carpet. I told him. Right? When he came to that realization, I said, okay, I know him. He can be hard on himself. I know he's going to be hard on himself, and I know he's going to feel bad for not listening to me, because it's been a long time to where he hasn't been listening to me, but he knows now that I have been seeing certain shit, and he's starting to put it together. Now he's reflecting. So I'm just like, okay, I got to stop him from crashing out. Because he be in his head, and it just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, to the point to where it's like it's creating all of this smoke. It's creating all of this smoke and this friction, frustration. So I'm just like, before we get to that point with dealing with him, what I'm going to do is, because he said it was on his mind and he was about to say something. I said, no, say it. What's up? Tell me what's on your mind. Come on, speak up. So he tells me, right? And I'm just like, okay, boom, here we go. So he see the shit. He see it. He's starting to see it. He's starting to see it good. You know, so his defense is, you know, because he's the type of person to where he always has to be right. You know, he looks at every situation as win or lose. Okay. So, I mean, he's not seeing shit clearly, with the win or lose, because he's looking at me as if I'm gonna say, oh, I told you so, or, oh, you was wrong. He think I'm gonna do that. And it's just like, when in history have I ever done that to you? You are always doing that to me. So, right. So you're defensive because you think I'm gonna do it back to you. He always thinks somebody trying to do to him what he trying to do to other people. And see, this is the shit I be talking about. I know this about him. I've studied his pattern. So I've learned how to interrupt his pattern for a little bit, just to give him something to think about, because he's not a stupid man. He just needs time. He not breathing. He don't practice breathing. Go ahead. You gonna let me go? Because you know I pulled up first. I just be like, just slow down. Just take a breath. I know what he goes through within his body. I know his attitude. I know his temperament. I know. So I just be... I be trying to help him without him knowing that I'm helping him. This shit be working. And obviously I can be trusted. So I'm gonna do fuck it. Shit. Cause I can, he wanna talk. I was like, look, he ain't let it go. He ain't let that shit go. Cause he want his fucking revenge. So what I told him, I said, look, I said, Michael, they got a lot of shit going on with other people in this apartment complex. Now he only know about one person. A lot of people have been complaining about them. Okay, so I told him, I said, it's a lot of drama. And I'm glad that you see the shit, because I don't want you to get upset and start no drama with these people, because they're already in drama, you know, and I just don't want our household to be a part of that. And I don't want you to be focused on that. I said, because I can see that it's on your mind. I can see the wheels in his head turning. He's constantly thinking about that. And I told him, I said, I don't think they're going to come Friday. You know, and I have learned to say certain things in a way to where it's not offensive to his ego. I hate walking on eggshells, but I'm very sincere about this situation, because this is our home environment. You know, you don't want to be at war with the people around you, the people that you have to deal with, you have to co-create with. You have to learn how to coexist. I know that he struggles with relationships with other people. You know, I know that. He's very revengeful. He can be very revengeful. And you not even know it. It's like a serial killer. Right? So I just be talking. I'm very sincere about this situation though, because you know, we live here, remember. You know, we have battles to fight outside of here. Then on top of that, we don't always agree with stuff. It's already a strain sometimes. You know, like, I told him, I said, please just let it go. You know, and I said, push come to shove, you know, I will just do it. It's fine. I could just clean the carpet. You know, and that's the thing. Because I would pay for somebody to do it, but if I do that, he gonna be like, why you use your money on, why you waste your money, why you use your money on getting the carpet clean? But it's like, he be appreciating that shit, but he just, I don't know, he just be angry. He be angry. This is why I got to come out and speak to him in the spirit. I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, it's like me and God tag teaming him, because, you know, the devil been trying to tag team him. So it's like me and God got to do it. We got to be in there too. And yes, this man be getting on my nerves, you know. Like, sometimes I be ready to give up and all this type of stuff, but it is the devotion. It is my devotion to God. And it guides me in this way, you know. You know, we all have a soul's goal. So when it comes to your birth chart, your soul's goal, mine is Pisces. Pisces is unconditional. That, you know, the shit, you know, I used to think that everybody else's North Node was so much easier than mine. Except for Scorpio North Node. Scorpio, that's heavy duty. But everybody outside from Pisces and Scorpio, I was just like, man, everybody got that shit easy. But I've experienced people going back and forth between their north nodes, and I be understanding the confliction between rising and then balancing out the practical, like real life, and then having to survive, you know, in the world around you, to where you see things in a higher perspective majority of the time. So you see shit that most people don't all the time. Wow. Sorry. Excuse me. Thank you. She was nice. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like, yeah, you take those projections, but you will not accept the good projections. You know, I be talking to him in the spirit. I be trying to be gentle. I be trying to be nice, but it's like that shit do not be working. It's like he does not accept that. He accepts it when I anger him. And I shouldn't have to do that, but I will admit, I understand with working with trauma, that's kind of like the in-between phases. That's why it is a process. It takes time, you know. It takes time. They keep traumatizing him spiritually, and that's the worst one, because you don't know that the shit is happening. Hell yeah. I'm very sincere about my home environment. Home is very important. I said, please don't start, you know, like, them people are in enough trouble. You know, don't bring the drama here, you know. I'ma see what he do, because I can see it's just itching. And with more stuff breaking down in the home, I can see smoke coming out his ears. So that's why we're dealing with the dishwasher and the sink. You know, I was just like, I'm not going to get upset, but I'm still keep it real with his ass. But I'm not going to get upset. But he was trying to argue, and I had to constantly redirect the energy, but still responding, you know, like still conversating with him. You know, like, but I had to I said, don't make me son your ass. I said, listen to me, son. I felt that was my granddad that came through. I think he saw it. My granddad came through. I said, what the fuck? My granddad said, son. Whew. I'm a very spirited woman, honey. It's not easy to deal with. I mean, he know, but he be scared. I'm not playing. I'm not playing, and he know. I think that's what scared him, because he know I'm not playing right. Because the thing is that we can have a real conversation. Because if you need me to leave or get out of your life, then you need to voice that. Cause I mean, yeah. You know, my ancestors take it easy on him because they love my son. And they know how he loved his daddy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just like, it's all about my goddamn son. It's all for, you know. It's that's who the fuck it's about. That's what the fucking shit is about. You know, I'm trying to tell you, I be dealing with shit because I just be like, I be thinking about how shit gonna affect my son too. Right, but you can't protect your children from everything. So certain things you just gotta be like 100% honest with them. Oh man. You see, this is the bigger picture of things. I just need to relax. Whew. Right. This is that spirit work. You see, I don't let people see this part. I don't let people see this part because, you know, I don't want to freak nobody out. You know, motherfuckers always trying to say it's something wrong with me. So I just be like, they can't handle it. I'm about to do this reading though. Uh-oh. Red Cardinals. So a psychic medium. Is somebody waking up that they're a psychic medium? Somebody knows that they're a psychic medium? Is there a psychic medium friend that is connecting with me? That's why I just want to disappear so I can just I can just be me. You know, I have connections and friendships to people. I don't have to see them every day. I don't have to talk to them every day. When we connect, and it's so fulfilling and refreshing. It's so more than enough. Oh, I'm about to cry. This, I think this is a psychic medium. It gets emotional. Okay, what's up? I know whenever we do our devotion work, ooh. Ooh. So this is a form of fellowship, you know. You know, I know they say you got to go to church to fellowship. I mean, well, when you have gifts and talents to where you don't have to do stuff, you could fellowship with individuals without being around them. Right. It feels so beautiful. Oh my God. It's 11:11 on the clock. We are aligned, honey. What is this projection? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares what they say? They don't know me anyway. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is the world getting to you, dear? Oh, they're idiots. No, we shouldn't say that because some of that is people you love. So we shouldn't say that. Oh. Oh, you're in such beautiful energy, dear. Oh, the mothers are around you. I feel the mothers. Okay. So you already know they're going to get in trouble for trying to play on your top. You already know that. Okay? But I think that you had to endure a little more than what you anticipated or what you wanted to endure. So it may have shooken you up a little bit, but you were able to stabilize yourself. You were able to stabilize yourself. It looks like a new direction here. Of course, you have the angels around you. Okay? So this angel around you, outside of the mothers, there's about 6 mothers that surround you. Okay? So, oh, I'm trying to do the reading. I'm trying to do the reading. Ooh. Right. So they was trying to come for me. So I have 6 mother figures who have been trying to come for me, trying to come for my feminine energy. You know, like, God. You need to be your own woman. You need to find who that woman is so that you are not feeling some type of way towards another woman. You're not intimidated. And everybody's journey and everybody's life is different. Most people who try to come for me, they have more than me. So you have more resources. You have more to be able to do what needs to be done, and you have it easier. So it's kind of like, why are you wasting I understand it's my character. I understand that. But you can build character through, and the type of character that is going to be suited for you based off of your life, where God is taking you, you know, the plans that God has for you. You need to find your own woman. I know Beyonce got y'all fucked up because, you know, Beyonce is trying to pitch that she's the number one. She's been pitching that for a long time, right? So, you know, you have these women to where they can't even be friends because they're too busy trying to be the baddest bitch in the room. But you need the mothers. You need each other. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring... Well, that shit came out. That's what, I mean, fuck it. That's what the fuck came out. You know, somebody not feeling Beyonce. Beyonce must have been up to something. I mean, I don't know. Once again, we are not here to expose. It's clear in her music and through her fans, they be having man issues. And a lot of them in their older years now have issues with mothering. So I'm just saying. These women is crazy. You need to find your own woman. I am who I needed to be, who I wanted to be. I needed protection when I was growing up. You know, that's a deeply rooted trauma within me. I never feel safe unless, you know, at first I had to be in control. But when I found God and my spirit guides and having to build on my faith, you know, I had to let the control go. I don't put my faith in a man. I don't put my belief in a man or in people in general. I put it in myself, and I'm not hard on myself. I do what I can. And also, I do what I want. And what I don't have control over, and if I can't do something about a situation, then okay, well, I surrender to it. Sometimes I will fight a little bit for it, because sometimes that's what it is. Sometimes you got to fight a little bit, but I'm not forcing. I've been feeling these bitches in they nasty ass evil eye and trying to come for me and my son. I know. How dare they? That's what I'm saying. Like, I knew when my son was born, I knew it everything in my life just started falling apart. Shit was just not going how I wanted it to go. It always reverted me back to being with my son. No matter how much independence I try to create for myself, because early years of development are very important. And my son, he could see dead animals when he was younger. So, I mean, I already know. You cannot compare your journey to mine. And you cannot look at your life as if you went the wrong way. You went how you were supposed to go. And even if that's not the case, well, you have to figure it out. That is a part of the purpose. Yes, because these mother figures have been giving me a very hard time. And it's just like, like, okay, I hear you. You say what you got to say. You think what you got to think. But, bitch, I'm me. And I have shit to say, too, about what you're not doing, what you are doing, what you should be doing. Well, I can take it from somebody else talking to me, telling me. Yes, they have been terrible. So now my friend, they have brought the mothers to me, because I deal with the grandmothers. The grandmothers protect me. And now I understand why. I understand more so of why now. Whatever, because I know I'm different. People just do not be getting it. This, that's what I'm saying. I don't expect human beings to get it if sometimes I deal with spirits who don't even get it. It is very lonely. But, I mean, it is what it is. I'm being celebrated now. Thank you. Right. Thank you. Because they out here tripping. And I'm just like, that is crazy. I don't got time for that stupid shit. I don't be having time. Right. Give me my flowers. I deserve my flowers. And when it come to that man, you gonna know I don't feel appreciated. I ain't even got to say shit to you. Now he know that for sure now. You ain't gonna get away with doing shit to me. You ain't gonna get away with that. And see, I ain't even got to dip into no witchcraft. I use my abilities to be able to fix the problems in my life. And yes, I could control situations a little bit more, but I don't. Wow, I'm trustworthy. Thank you. I pride myself in that. Because it's a challenge. It's not easy. Because it damn sure easy to get wicked. Especially when they getting wicked with you. And you know that you got the upper hand in the situation. But sometimes you gotta, sometimes you gotta understand the mess that it will create too. You know, we want to keep it clean majority of the times, but sometimes it gets messy. Let it get messy. We'll clean it back up. We just don't want to make that the story of our life. Right. Another day of saving the bees. God, yes. They have been being mean to me. I haven't said nothing. I haven't complained about it. You know I be speaking up. You know I be saying shit. They get upset. Terrible. Yes, because that is a reflection of their men and the type of relationships they got with their men. Most of them be trying to fake it, but they can't even fake it because they know I see it. That's what it is. They gonna know I see it, but why the fuck do you care? I'm not gonna say shit. I know your ass faking. Well, then I know you ain't really happy, so you ain't really somebody I want to be around. Shit. Misery loves company. And, you know, people have been miserable for a long time, so they done figured out smart ways as to how to be functional, miserable people. No, thank you. Absolutely no, thank you.